All right. Hey guys, welcome back. All right, so let's get into this one. It's going to be a today's topic video. It is going to be for the 6th of March, okay? So let's see where we go. Gosh, March is going fast, isn't it? We got a King of Swords sideways and the Justice upright. King of Swords card. Let me show it upright. We got something on this character's mind. Because I got you on my mind. That the song is in my head. Is that Ellie Goulding? I can't think of who sings it. Anyway, we have someone standing here, but what they're thinking about is being in some kind of like they imagine when I'm older, when I'm more mature, when things go my way, I'm going to be a king and a queen of swords together. But the Justice card is here. The Justice card has a clock with wings on it. Libra energy. It almost seems like their time is being held by someone else's. They're the timekeeper. The Justice card is what's unfair, what's wrong with the situation. This King of Swords being sideways, I don't think that they believe it's the right time, but I also think they think it's not fair that somebody else is holding on to the time. I will say, well, that's funny. If I didn't look at the clock as a time, but rather as dates, then the time here is actually like 3:10, almost 3:10. So like maybe March 10th. That's interesting. We have a King of Cups. We have the Star, Aquarian energy. So we've had Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We've had just Libra. We've had just Aquarius. And then we add in some water energy here with our Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. The fact that, to me, this is, they're saying, well, it's not fair that it's not the right time yet. It's not the right day yet for me to kind of like metamorphosize into the person I want to be, to go to be following my hopes, my wishes, my dreams. This Star card has a swan on it and a ballerina who's doing like, Swan Lake, swan's mate for life. I think that this Star card has a lot more to do with their, not just their wish fulfillment, but like they have a precise image of who their wish is. Tell me about that King of Cups though, because I'm interpreting it right now as if it's them morphing into that King of Cups. A King of Cups is able to come forward and give a love offer. A King of Swords sideways can't really do much of anything other than daydream. Okay, so I asked to clarify the cups, and it's clarified with the King of Wands. Somebody very warm-hearted, somebody of love. We have a Three of Pentacles, and we've got Cupid's arrows to get to their Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody who wants to cooperate and collaborate from their emotions, from their heart. They want to pour everything they've got into, I'll say, their Queen of Pentacles. That's what this looks like right now. So what's the big blockage? Why the Justice card? What is it about the timing? I just feel like this is a delay is all. We have a High Priestess in the reverse. We have the Death card sideways. What seems to be unfair, because the Justice card is what's wrong, needs to be made right. It feels unfair to them that something still isn't over when everybody knows it should be. It could be that they're supposed to wrap up a cycle with a Libra, or possibly with a Scorpio, or possibly with a Cancer, Pisces, Virgo. It's about an ending that is still in limbo, even though everybody knows the ending should be there. Everybody knows how it's going to end, but something, maybe this is about a judicial system, like a stamp that has to be put on a document, and that's, they have an appointment, a time, a date to go get that done. They're like, but I got to wait for that exact date, that exact time, that exact, it's so unfair because we all know with the Death card sideways, like we all know what it's going to be. It's just about over, but we don't have full, approval on it yet. But everybody knows how this is going to go. The High Priestess in the reverse is there's nothing hidden here. We all know. We got a Five of Wands upright, Queen of Cups upright, Six of Wands upright, Princess of Swords upright. So I feel like this person, I'm getting like the feeling of somebody being antsy, like they got, ants in their pants. They can't hardly sit still. Angst in My Pants is a great song by the Sparks. It's in my head right now. Is a bit of a double entendre, but back to this. So Five of Wands, they're going round and round and round, and this card in particular represents chaos. So the hippo in at least the storyline associated with this card is that in ancient Egypt, they didn't think hippo meat was delicious to eat, but rather the hippo represented chaos as a whole. And so, with that in mind, the hunters would want to go and face chaos, face the most ferocious beast, because that's how they tested themselves. So we see these hunters going up against the most, scary creature to test their own courage and to, try to subdue chaos. And I'm just going to say that's why I get the angsty vibe off of this, because I'm like, well, there's chaos smack dab in the middle, but it's almost like our character is thinking round and round and round, because the Five of Wands can be like analyzing, over-analyzing, practice fighting, warring with oneself, going over and over in the head to the point where it's like maddening. But that is the chaos that has to be like calmed, because it's like they want to do something, they're not able to, so there's that anxious energy. And obviously, we've already said that they want to come in as a King of Cups, as a King of Wands, to get to their wish fulfillment, the person that they most want to collaborate with. And now we kind of see them saying, I want to collaborate with my Queen of Pentacles and see if she'll give me love as a Queen of Cups. I think that's the part that they're really stressed out over, is like, I mean, I should be free. I should be done. I should be able to pursue. I should be able to go to my person, but I can't yet. But then it gives them all this time of like angst to mull over. Will she give me her heart? If she does, man, they're going to feel like $1,000,000 with that Six of Wands. But in the meantime, all they got is spying. That's been a common card, a common message has been coming up. The like a little energy of spying. Tell me about that Page of Swords, that Princess of Swords. Got the Lovers in the reverse, got the Fool upright. They're pretty convinced that she doesn't have somebody else in her life, that there's not somebody else out there. She, he, it doesn't matter. I don't read for genders, but there's still like, I gotta go take this journey. I gotta go take this leap of faith. And I think this person this is a Sufi dancer. And to my limited knowledge, they do a form of active meditation by spinning and spinning and spinning, and they're mimicking the movement of the planets when they do that. But to take this leap of faith, this is what they're spying on. Is like, okay, what's going to be my best approach for landing? I'm spying. I don't think that she's with anyone. I think I could just leap into her life, I hope, even though there's a bit of a mystery. She's coming across to them as single and abundant, and at a place in her life where she stands on the foot of the Sphinx. And that's why I said she's a bit of a mystery. And they know that to try to jump into her life also means they would be entering a place of mystery. I think she is a gorgeous mystery or conundrum to them. You notice that we have very powerful Isis here. They see her as youthful regardless of what age she may be. They see her as incredibly attractive, maybe somebody who has great legs, somebody who wears a lot of gold jewelry. She or he, doesn't matter. They see this person as like the journey that they want to take toward, romance, toward love. But they've been spying, and instead of getting any calmer or less anxious to jump and move toward her, they want to more than ever. They're pretty convinced she's single, but I think they're like, but if I don't get there soon, she's not going to be, because for all I know, there's someone else just like me who wants a shot with her. Maybe there's someone else that she's talking to that I don't even know about yet. I just don't think she has anyone in her life, but I think I don't know the whole story. So they're very hot to trot for the time to pass. Is the time going to pass? This is like some delay about something that has to be done first. Tell me what has to be done with that Nine of Cups. It could be about money, just because we got the golden eggs, but Nine of Cups is usually about wish fulfillment, but it can be about indulgence. Maybe this is about them getting their money. They're like, any day now, I'm going to get that final signature. I'm going to finally get the money that I'm owed, and then I'll have it all. And then I can go exactly where I want to go and go toward her. Two of Wands, 10 of Wands in the reverse. Again, here she is. Queen of Pentacles. We got a Two of Swords, and we got the Two of Pentacles. Man, that's a lot of twos in here. Man, that's a lot of twos. We got three of them. So the desire to do the thing that they've had their eye on all along. Once things get wrapped up, once they, I'm going to say, get their money, get their gold pieces here, get their golden eggs, get their wish fulfillment, get that wrapped up, they can finally, I'm going to say, have the money that they need to move forward, to be able to make the choice that they want, which has been obviously to go toward her, but they had to first let go of some huge anchor. So maybe they needed to get money and then pay something off, so then they really have the freedom to go, because this is like cutting loose the anchor that was holding them back, so then they can finally go toward this Queen of Pentacles. It's going to be a good time for them to go toward her anyway, because there's a lot of fertility, there's a lot of spring energy here. Springtime is a time for renewal. But all they're walking into with her again is the question mark of what will happen between she and I. They don't even know that until they can first at least get there. So we've seen her as a bit of a mystery. We see her as someone they're not sure how things will go. We've seen them hoping she'll give love to them as a Queen of Cups. They see her stable. They see her as youthful. They see her as their wish fulfillment, the person they want to stay with the Star card having the swan imagery on it. But let me just ask this. What is the potential outcome for these two? Two of Wands, Eight of Swords sideways. Oof, we got Medusa. I'm going to say it like this. There's a piece of them. So Medusa, first off, let me mention, Medusa is a very tragic character, actually. I've always felt bad for Medusa in mythology. She was like the most beautiful of the Gorgons. And she was basically punished for that, for being attractive. And then she, out of like a spiteful, jealous streak, she's cursed with having, these serpents for hair. And granted, she doesn't always do very nice things either in mythology, but still, to be punished for no reason is not very kind. So the reason I just mentioned I have a sympathy for Medusa. And by the way, when she is eventually slayed by Perseus, what springs forth from her is the Pegasus, the winged horses. So anyway, that's just a strange side note, and those horses represent victory. So again, just interesting side notes. This particular Two of Wands has to do with Asclepius, and Asclepius in mythology, it was like the father of medicine, and he is said to have had like a very healing touch, almost like, we could think of it like massage or something, massage therapy, healing, physical touch. But people would come to him when they had ailments, and he would have them sleep on the floor of the temple. And when they would wake up the next day, he would ask what their dreams were. And then from their dreams, that would determine, he would interpret what their ailment was, and also what the healing energy would be, or whatever the medicine will say it was going to take to heal them. Then there's another story about the serpents and Asclepius. And it's funny how both of these cards come out and there's serpents on both. Serpents to me always represent, death, rebirth, change, truth, kundalini energy, all those things. But with Asclepius, it also represented eternal life, because there was a story where he sees this serpent and the serpent is dead. Another one approaches that snake, and he's bringing with him an herb in its mouth, and it gives the herb to the dead snake and it revives the snake. And Asclepios watches this and says, aha, I need to get me some of that herb because that's got some elixir of eternal life. He winds up losing it, but all said and done, he still recognizes the medicinal energy of herbs. And so from there, he becomes like the father of medicine. So that's kind of like the mythology story around that. The only reason I go into all of that is because I said, what's the potential for the outcome for this story? And first off, we have lots of serpents. So we have a chance for this to come back to life. We have a chance for passion. We have a chance for all kinds of beautiful things. But the Two of Wands is that card of choice. Which road will I go down? And because this is like the great healer, the big question is, can this king heal things with someone who maybe has, I almost wonder if she has the power to turn them to stone with one look, the way Medusa can. Like, are they going to meet the beautiful Gorgon, or are they going to meet the scary Medusa that she's turned into? But remember, why'd she become what she was? Something happened that was unfair here. Can they heal the thing that was unfair? I think she was an unwitting victim, like maybe like a casualty in whatever happened in their life, and she ended up getting hurt for it. And what's worse, because that's the Eight of Swords, which is about being trapped or stuck, it's almost like, will they be able to heal whatever hurt they might have caused her that was quite unfair, that turned her into the Medusa with, serpents in her hair? That's the question. Can they heal this with her? Their intention is to come in with all their emotions, all their love, and to offer something huge. But can they heal this? We have the Five of Wands. Five of Wands says, again, there's got to probably be some give and take. It's probably going to be a little bit difficult. Why are they anticipating it being difficult? We have Ace of Wands, and we have the Three of Wands. Well, they know that they're going to have to come in with everything they got. And this is the official blacksmith of the Olympian gods, Hephaestus, on the Ace of Wands card. Ace of Wands is, like 50 Cent says, the magic stick. Ace of Wands it's passion, but it's creative energy. Will they be able to basically convince her that their love and their passion is real and true, and that this is what they want, and all they want is her, and that they have legitimate future plans, and that they want to, I feel like they're going to have to really be patient, possibly. And because this is the official blacksmith and sculptor and artisan for the Olympian gods in mythology, they're going to have to craft a new story to share with her. They're going to have to craft a future with her and make her believe that they're really serious, that I intend to smelt together our lives and build something lasting. I want our future to be together. And I'm not losing passion for you, and I haven't lost passion for you. Why was that ever a question mark? Why was that ever a question mark? We have a Nine of Coins, and we have the Five of Cups. At some point, they picked money over love, and they really hurt her. So if they're going to get her back, man, that's a pretty big thing to have to try to come back from. If they picked money over love at some point. Ten of Cups, the Devil. What they're trying to argue is, but it was my misguided attempt to get enough to have all this Ten of Cups. I thought I had to have all the money to be able to give you the Ten of Cups. Maybe that was my greed or my ego speaking, but I didn't really try to choose money over love. It's that I had to have money so then I could have love. Toxic, yes, but they're trying to explain it. All right, good luck to them. Take care.